In this quick video guide, we're going to talk about Rhino and how we can export a Rhino scene into Unity. So we can export from Rhino 7 and import in Unity latest version. Now you also find, if you look for Rhino Connect Unity, a particular plugin which is called Unity Reflect for Rhino. But this is kind of a professional tool that you can try for, I think, 30 days. And then you can buy it or not. So if you want to use this professionally, you can check all the information here in the Unity store. Now, if you want to do the exporting from Rhino, well, you just need to select the FBX file. So this is the scene I'm going to export with the origin, and I'm going to export everything. And in this scene, I have different kinds of objects or models. I have used, for example, subg tools, I have mesh, I have NURBS, so all the different modeling types that you can get here in Rhino. So I will export everything using this origin here. Well, actually, let me choose more carefully which was gonna be my origin. So okay, let's get that vertex, and let's call these, let's give a name to this. Select the FBX format, which is, I think, the best for exporting. So I'm going to call this Rhino Loft and save it into Motion Builder FBX. And here it's going to ask me to convert meshes. Now this is something you need to do if you want to display the objects correctly in Unity. You need to convert. So I'm going to say OK, and just decide the number of polygons. So be careful not to go too high or too low, because if you go too high, it's going to be really heavy. If you go too low, it's going to be really, there's going to be too much approximation on the model. So just try to figure out by zooming and seeing how many polygons will be generated, which is the correct balance, without losing details here in the objects. So let's say OK, and I'm going to open up Unity and create a new project. And well, it's going to be a 3D project, of course, but you can also select other formats or other templates if you want. So let's open up Unity. So this is our empty scene here in Unity. All we need to do is to go to Assets and say Import New Asset. And let's navigate into the folder where we saved our FBX. And this is the file here. So let's click Import and just wait for the, there you go. So we have the object right there in the asset browser. I'm going to click and insert it. Okay, now first issue here is the rotation. So I'm going to rotate it around the x-axis by 90 degrees. Okay, now another issue is the materials. So I can see that I have all the models. They have been exported with all the details that you can create in Rhino. I have the rounded edges and so on. I can also check this in wireframe to see if the polygons are looking good. And let's go back to the shaded. And also with the wireframe, we can see the parts that are being converted. And this is because everything was NURBS. It has this strange subdivision, but they're going to look fine. And let's get into the folder here. And I can see that I don't have materials. I have lights, I have cameras, but I need the materials. So I think I need to recreate these materials or try to get back the textures that I used to create these materials. Okay, so you're just gonna have to create new assets here and apply new materials in Unity. So I want to do a second test, and this time I'm exporting from Rhino in OBJ and using the OBJ format instead of the FBX. Now, first thing I can tell is that the OBJ is gonna also create these textures that I can then use here in Unity, so it's a little bit better. So I guess it depends from the software. In this case, probably in Rhino it's better to use the OBJ. Now, it's looking bigger than the other. Doesn't seem to have materials. But let's see if we can apply a material right away. No, so definitely I think it's pretty much the same here. Well, considering the two imports, I think FBX is the best. But well, this will be all for this video guide. We're going to continue to experiment with other solutions and also to give you other ways here to use Unity and Rhino as well. So if you are interested, you can also subscribe to the channel. You can leave your comments or also suggestions for other users or for us to do other experiments. And so thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support our channel. If you want to support us a little bit more, join. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.